Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Malia from Chaseandmelia, and today we are going to be talking about Oh Holy Night. It is a classic Christmas carol, and we're just going to talk about some tips of how you guys can sing this song better, especially if you're getting ready to sing it for the holidays, which is this week. Crazy, right? So today we're going to talk about Oh Holy Night, some tips that we have for you, and stay tuned to the end because at the end of this video, I'm going to sing through the entire song, the verse and the chorus, so that you guys can see live in action the tips and the tricks that we're talking about today. All right, let's get started. So we know that Chase and I really believe that vowel and breath are the most important things to singing. So keep that in mind when you're approaching any song. Now, one note I just want to touch on really briefly before we get started is that Oh Holy Night is in a time signature called 6/8. So that is like a waltz. It's a little bit different than what most songs are in. So you want to know that before you start approaching this piece. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 triplet, 2 triplet. That's the feel of this song. So keep that in mind when you're practicing it and before you even start going. So when you approach Oh Holy Night, the first thing you need to know is that this song includes a really wide range. So you need to think, okay, what is the lowest point of the song and what is the highest point of the song? Where does that best fit in my range? So let's kind of experiment. Oh Holy Night. That's where it starts. Let's think of how low it goes. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. So birth is the lowest note of the piece. Now that's pretty comfy in my range, but that might be a little too low for you, so you'd want to go a little bit higher. Now let's check the upper part of it. So if we're at Oh Holy Night, fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voices, oh night. That night is the top of the song. So let's think. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth, oh night, night. That's the whole range of this piece. So you want to find a key that fits your voice the best, keeping in mind the lowest note and the highest note. All right, the next thing we want to talk about is breath. Now again, this is like Silent Night, the last song we did. It's a slower piece, so that means that you're probably going to need to map out your breaths so that way you don't run out of air. Let's think, for example. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. Now that's a long phrase. If you wanted to breathe, or let's say you didn't have enough air by the end, you could breathe, oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. Maybe that gives you more air support through shining, which is a beautiful part of the song. Otherwise, decide where you're going to kind of carry over and where you're going to take a breath. Again, I will show you at the end where I choose to take a breath in this piece, just to give you guys an example. The thing about breathing in a song is that you want to make sure you don't breathe in a weird spot, like, oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. That's in the middle of a word. We don't want to do that. So be intentional. You can breathe before a word, but maybe make sure it makes sense in the sentence. Again, I will show you at the end what that looks like for me and my choices in this song. All right, so the third thing we want to consider when we're approaching this song are vowels. We talk about vowels and breath all the time on this channel, but vowels for this song is really important. One of the trickiest parts I can think of is the word divine. Now, you have a few choices for this. Let's think of the example. Oh, night, divine. So I did a di, like a vowel. You could do oh night, divine. You can choose, but make sure you're making a pure vowel either way. It also probably depends where in your range that part of the song fits. For me, that has a little bit more forgiveness, but let's say I was singing a little bit higher, I probably would choose the E because it's much more efficient. So I'm gonna go with the I this time around, but again, make sure you pick the vowel that best fits your voice in your range at that point in the song. Let's think of another example where vowel is really important in this song. Fall. You want a really tall ah. Fall. You don't want it to be like fall. That's a little too swallowed, kind of backwards. Fall on your knees. Oh, here. Here is a really good one too. Here. I have to choose where I'm going to place that vowel depending on how I'm going to sing that note. So if the note here, I I can keep it kind of airy and choose a closed vowel, here. Or if I want to belt it a little bit, I would go here. It's more of an I. So again, you have to decide what kind of vowel you're going to choose to make that really efficient in your sound. Let's sing it again. Oh, hear the angel voices on night divine, oh night when Christ was born. So I chose a vowel based on where it was in my voice that made it sound the most efficient and most resonant at the time. All right, now we're gonna sing through the song. We're gonna sing through the first verse and the chorus, and I'm gonna write below my face here all of the choices that I'm making. So my breaths that I'm choosing, the vowels that I'm choosing. I'll show you and point out the bottom of the range and the top of the range. We're gonna sing this today in the key of F. That's just where I think is gonna fit best for my voice right now. And don't forget that it's in 6/8. So I'll count us off. We're gonna get started and just follow along, and I hope that this helps you guys. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices on night divine, oh night when Christ was born. Oh night divine, oh night divine. I hope that this video helps you guys prepare and feel confident in singing Oh Holy Night this holiday season. If you guys do, please leave a link below. We would love to watch a recording of you guys singing, or any sort of questions or tips or tricks that you guys found while practicing and preparing this piece. Leave them in the comments. We'd love to hear your guys' experience about this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button. We make new videos every single week, and we'd love to have you join us. I am Malia from Chase and Melia, and we will see you next time.